Do you watch a lot of podcasts? Like, or you're not really like the type to
I used to, not anymore. I'm more like making music now, and
word
yeah. So
like fuck it, YouTube. We're searching DJ sets up tonight or
okay,
music production or I
yeah,
forget.
something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Like Sand World, he's my favorite. I
Mm.
learned a lot from him. So, yeah, just stuff like that.
Got you.
Little 15-minute tutorials here and there.
Is that how you typically learn music production? Like you go on YouTube and you like search up like stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm self-taught.
Oh,
Yeah.
word for sure.
Yeah, I took some classes. I took some classes with my friend Noah Vandemore. He's with Retrospect. When I first started DJing, I was like bad, but he came for 3 months straight with Eric. Rest in peace, Eric.
Yeah, man, rest in peace.
For 3 months straight, they came to my apartment and we just fucking, made music. Just vibe.
Yeah.
He just vibe, smoke, drink, vibe, And Noah taught me a lot for like 3 months. And then I started doing my own thing, self-taught. And then I started hitting up other artists. And I met Ocean Roulette and El Monk. So I took classes with El Monk for 2 months. And then Ocean Roulette, I just did a session with him. But I got another session coming up with him pretty soon.
All right, yeah. Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's good that you're constantly not only do you just mess around with one person, like learning stuff, you're always kind of like, going from other people, seeing what you can learn from them.
Exactly, pick their brain.
Yeah. Because there's truth be told, like every time you interact and like learn from some other producer, like you learn something that they do that's like really like tailored to what they do, whatever genre they're working with. Like some person might do something like completely as customized to how they do it. It's the same thing, right? Like for example, like maybe that one person does volume automation, but you may just like sidechain compress it technically, but it's like the same results, right? So it's kind of like there's like certain ways to go about music production, and it's pretty cool to see like other music producers like do those different types of ways, because it's cool to know that like you could produce the same results and like it's their way, like, and if they're satisfied with the way they do that, more power to them. Mm-hmm. So I've always felt like I never really liked producers that were like, oh, you gotta do it this way, or that's how you need to group the tracks, or you got sidechain this way, just whatever works with that producer and whatever's like working. And whatever's like makes them satisfied, I think that's the key.
Exactly. I just had a collab with Stanley Kubrick's. We just finished the collab, and I learned a bunch of stuff from him too. And I taught him a couple things that he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna start using that." And I was like, "Hell yeah, sure. we both feed off each other and learn." You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm excited, bro. Thank you for coming through to episode 41 of the Spotlight Podcast, bro.
Thanks for having me. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Diskreet. And this is where we talk about all the trending topics in dance music and showcase upcoming platforms, music, and artists. And I've said this already when you came, Diskreet. You had a sick ass set last night at the lobby,
thank you,
bro.
Brother. Appreciate it.
What you think about the show, man?
It was cool, bro. I like it a lot. It was a great turnout. The energy was great. Everybody was just vibing, bro. That's word. And it's just music brought everybody together, and it was just a vibe.
Word.
Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah.
Hey, referring to the event, I woke up in the morning and I had some time to scroll through Twitter, and I wanted to actually talk about a tweet that you wrote, and it was something I'm not too sure exactly how it went, but something it goes about. You were saying that sometimes not to overthink it, like you had fun that night, and like sometimes you just don't have to overthink it, like you just like go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you? I want to talk more about like that experience, and like what is it that you might think that like sometimes that you overthink of before you play a set or something. Like what do you think?
Usually I go off by the crowd, so I see the crowd and they're just like and I'm like, maybe I should bring it up a notch.
Okay,
so I skip maybe a track on my track list that I already had in order, and I was like, I'm gonna go up to this level now, let's see what's up, and nothing changes, and sometimes I'm like, man, what the fuck,
right.
And then last night I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go off my track list. If they're vibing with my stuff, they'll vibe with me and they'll fuck with me. True. So, and everybody was loving it, man. It was great.
Like, I can relate to that too. I feel like I've gone to some shows and I'm just like, fuck, like I'm overthinking it. Like maybe like what I have planned, may not work out, or like maybe should I take it up a notch, or should I keep it on the same motion? Like,
Yeah.
it's like those thoughts that you have before you go on. And
Yeah. So at Social Desert, I played at Social Desert Festival last weekend, and I overthought it, man. Like,
Oh, really?
I was like, what the fuck's going on with me today? Like, I have no idea. Like, after I got off, I was like, man, that's probably like the worst that I've ever played. And everybody tells me, hey, you killed it. You killed it. I'm like, no, I didn't, man. Why are you lying to me for? Like,
have you ever felt like that, Robert?
Yeah, I feel like that a lot, actually. Like I know I won't drop like one of my best sets, or I know my set wasn't that great or anything, and I'll hop off, and then people will be diving me up. Oh, that shit was so good.
Yeah.
This and that. Like, and I'm like, I don't know, bro. I didn't really like it, but if you're saying this, I guess. But
yeah.
let me ask you a question though. What do you do when like your plan A set isn't like getting you the results that you wanted it to? What do you do then?
Go to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board and see where because I pick my tracks. I don't know. I want to say by energy levels. So I started off slow. My way is I always start slow, and then I bring it dark, and then I bring the real party stuff, like real hard party stuff. And then that's the way I plan my sets. I like to take my listeners into a journey, I guess you can say.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Right on.
and then and if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. And that's what I did last night. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go off what I have. My whole playlist. I have planned this playlist. I planned this set for this, for this event, and that's what I'm gonna go off of. And yeah, it was great. It was a great turnout. And then I was like, man, just don't overthink it, man. Just go with it.
Hey, it was fucking packed like all night, like upstairs.
Yeah, it was.
And if you don't know how the lobby is, essentially you walk in and the bar's right there to the left, and you keep on walking down just a set of stairs that you go up, and that's where like I guess the actual dance floor is and the DJ setup is. And like throughout the whole night, it was fucking packed. Like people were coming in and out, people were enjoying it. People were sticking around all the way till 1:45, bro. Like up until Calderon's set. And that was crazy to me. Like,
yeah, that's how you know. That's how you know it's a vibe, man. As people are there for the music, they're not.
Calderon's getting down too. Yeah,
exactly.
You got down too, bro.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, brother. So we're gonna do a segment right here that we do in the beginning of our podcast called Quick Hits.
Okay.
So it's essentially a time questionnaire that we do that kind of opens up a bit more of your personality as a person, as a DJ. Simple questions, they're not complicated. Like I said, it is timed. So try not to think about it too long. Whatever pops up in your head, and then we'll get right to it. All right, man?
All right.
All right, we'll get down to the first question. And before we start, make sure to follow Diskreet as well, who is my special guest for episode 41. Make sure to follow him at Diskreet Sounds as well. So, and that's everywhere, right? On
Everywhere,
Instagram, Twitter, for sure.
Just try to make it easy for everybody.
A word, yeah. That's key. Making it easy for everybody. Facts. All right, here we go, man. Here's the first question. What is your social media handle?
Discreet Sounds.
Yeah. Favorite DJ software?
Fuck. I don't know if you say Ableton software. I don't know.
For DJing?
Or DJing? I don't know. See, I don't know. I just use the CDJ, so I guess CDJs.
All right, Record Box.
Yeah, Record Box.
What about favorite producing software?
Ableton.
Yeah. All right, cool. Age you started at?
I just started producing 4 years ago.
And DJing?
So, DJing, 4 years ago. So I was like, what, 26, 25?
All right, cool.
I'm old.
I'm not too old. Favorite streaming platform? Music streaming platform?
Streaming? Spotify.
Yeah. All right, cool. Favorite BPM?
126.
Damn, we got 126 over here. Special skill?
Special skills? None. I'm just
something, bro. Something.
I'm good at fixing cars, I guess.
Oh, bet. All right, cool. So if I need to get my shit oil changed or some shit, you can handle that.
Definitely. I work in a Honda dealership, so I got
word.
you.
I'm about to pull up. Let me know. All right. First festival.
It was. I think it was in Texas.
Oh,
but
word.
I forgot what it was. Honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been too long.
Do you know like how many years possibly? Like maybe 5, 10?
More than I was 16.
Oh,
so
damn.
I was like,
fuck. This was like 2011? Maybe no, like 07, maybe
like
06.
08, 06.
Damn, fuck.
Yeah.
Shit,
So
true.
It's been a minute.
Why was that your first festival?
I got into it my middle school year. I joined this rave crew, glow sticks. It wasn't those gloves. It was
Okay,
it was
I get what you're
glow sticks, like a raving, like a, I call it I forgot what it was called, but it was called Hypnotic Illusions. I
right,
remember
for
the
sure.
name, but and then we all mobbed together to this event. That was my first event. Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
What is your dream festival?
Elro in Ibiza.
I've never heard of that. Is that a big ass festival?
Oh yeah.
Or yeah, that's
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Would you consider that like the EDC of Ibiza type shit,
Oh man.
or it's its own thing?
It's just it's house music.
Firefest? Nah, I just.
I was like, Firefest? I was like, oh shit, I remember now. Like,
Nah, but so it's like pretty much like a EDC out there in Ibiza,
yeah,
It's
dude.
a
It's
straight
fucking
house?
house.
or
Yeah.
is it all straight tech house?
It's house, tech house, all kinds of house.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
bet. All right,
Yeah.
like what kind of artists like I would expect to see play at this
Michael,
festival?
Michael BB.
Okay,
Like,
Gordo, Carnage,
Carnage
No?
is
maybe. No, I don't know.
Carnage is his own little
Stevie Aoki? No, what about
No,
Stevie Aoki? No,
no.
or not? Like
It's
strictly house shit.
like Spain. There's like those Spain UK artists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Like Chami or
No, not even them.
I was just cut me off. Hey, last drink, bro. Last drink, bro. You had too much. Kick him out. All right, well, that's about it, bro. That's quick hits, man. Yeah,
Okay,
thank you
okay.
for participating. What you think
Yeah.
about that segment right there?
I like it. It's kind of hard for me to answer, but top of my head. But
No, I feel it. Hey,
yeah.
but that's why we're here. We're here to challenge ourselves, enhance,
Yeah.
just get through the shit, bro.
Yeah,
And thank you for
definitely.
coming to the studio.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys having me out.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm already enjoying it. So
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you're having fun, bro. And everyone that's watching too on YouTube and SoundCloud, I bet they want to know a little bit more about you as a Diskreet and get more details as to how you got started, like in DJing production, like what influenced you to go down that road. Because I'm actually curious too. I've always felt like there's like that moment or there was like that era of like time where I was like, fuck, like this is what I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna chase this path as like a DJ or as like a music producer. Like take us to that
well,
to that era. Yeah, take us to that moment.
Well, I started in middle school. Like I said, I was in this clique called Hypnotic Illusions. It was glow sticks. It wasn't the gloves. It was glow sticks, and we were like, fucking, doing, what we do,
Right. right.
light shows and shit.
Yep.
And then shuffling crew. So they used to in Texas usually called it stomping. It's kind of like shuffling, but you're stomping. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
But like it's shuffling, but you're just stomping.
Stomping, yeah, it's weird. It's like, but it's
All
cool.
right.
It's cool. At the time.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. At the time, Tectonic was cool.
Yeah.
Remember Tectonic?
I was in the time where they had those big old baggy pants.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's when it all started for me. And
All right,
then
nice.
I graduated high school. I wasn't really, I kind of like stayed away from that scene, I guess you can say.
Mhm.
And then I ended up joining the Marine Corps one day, and I left like literally a week later to boot camp. And then I graduated boot camp and did my shit there, and then went to school, the whole military shit. And then I ended up landing in Oceanside when I was like 19, 20 years old. And
All
then I was, like I said, I was always to the scene. And then I had friends out here. Oh, I made friends. And then they're like, we're trying to do something on a weekend. And then we're like, man, let's go, look around Facebook, something, MySpace at that time. So, and then we're all looking, and we found Fresh Squeezed. I don't know if you ever heard of Fresh Squeezed.
Nah.
Winter Fresh Squeezed.
I've heard of Winter Fresh. Yeah.
So it was all those events. And we're like, I hit up my friends, and they were like, yeah, let's fucking go. So we ended up going. And then we got deployed to Japan. And then one of my homies found an event in North Korea. And he said, you want to go? And I was like, fuck no. It was too expensive. It was like $3,000 to go. And I was like, nah, I'm cool with that shit. So
Right.
So he ended up going, and he fucking had the blast. He told us, dude, you missed out. And I was like, dude, don't tell me that. Like, I'm gonna be sad. And I was sad, of course. And then we got back, kept partying and shit. And then we went to Afghanistan. And then I don't know why I decided to bring a little mixer to Afghanistan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I was like, I want to kind of like learn.
Dude, literally DJing on the front lines, bro.
Yeah.
Shit. God damn.
No, like it was in my little, you call it like I guess where they stored like a bunch of like crates and shit, but they make it into a room. So it was little.
For sure.
It was little. It was like it was probably the size of this room right here, and then we had like 3 roommates, 3 people in the room, and then it was like of course in the middle of Afghanistan. In my free time, I would download music, and I would just mix for fun. And my friends like, "What are you doing?" You know, blah blah. And I was like, "I don't know, just mix. I'm bored. Like,
Right, yeah.
what else am I doing here?" I worked out, fucking make music or mix music, and that was pretty much it in Afghanistan. And then I went back home, and then I got out the military, and then honestly, I just kind of stepped away from the scene again for a little bit longer, like 2 years, 3 years. And then out of nowhere, I just started joining again, like started going back to the scene, but house music this time, because I was really into the mainstream. They call it house heads. We call it mainstream music.
When you're saying getting back into the scene, are you saying like just you like staying up to date with music, or like you playing like certain events as you're like?
Oh no, like just keeping up with certain events.
All right, for sure.
Yeah,
okay, I got you.
And then maybe like when I was like 25, 24, I got with Retrospect, and then they gave me my first gig, and that's where it all started with Retrospect. Yeah, I started with Retrospect. DJing on laptops when we first started. We were on laptops.
Yeah, I remember those days.
We were on laptops with
those days.
Little ass controller, and that's how it started. And then the homie Eric, rest in peace. He was like, "Man, I have a lot of confidence in you. Let's put you up to producing." And I got a homie that that can teach you. And I was like, "All right, whatever." So they put me on producing, and I started making music, and yeah, now I'm here. So what's that? 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. So as long as Retrospect's been along, because it's been out 3 years. So yeah, 3 years.
And alongside with that, you even have your own collective as well, Discotheque Gatherings too, right?
Okay, so Retrospect, they're like a lot of bass music, and then sometimes they put house in there. So I talked to Chance and Eric, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm trying to do an all house event or an all house, what's up?" And they're like, "All right." So now we're actually branched with Retrospect.
Oh, so it's like
Discotheque
like
and Retrospect is like a team.
Okay,
yeah.
Got it.
So kind of like now they have Dogma as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
now
that's the
I
bass.
understand.
That's the bass house.
I
That's the
understand.
bass, and we got house, and then Retrospect. I guess you could say it's everything.
Yeah.
So, and Discotheque. That's where I started, and then it's growing. It's growing, man. Discotheque got well known. It's getting well known. It's even in LA now. I would have never thought LA people would fuck with Discotheque, but now they do.
You have people from LA telling you, "Hey, bro, I'm trying to go and shit."
Yeah, I'm trying to play. That's what DJs.
DJs
hit me
oh yeah,
up.
for sure. I bet
Every day I get DMs from DJs, sending me their mixes,
Oh, I believe it.
and I was like, fuck, like.
Damn, my request messages are building up. Fuck.
And I try to listen. I try to give everybody a chance, and if I like it, okay, I'll hit you up. But we're kind of we have a certain sound, so our sound is we don't really mess around with bass house. Even though bass house is cool, no offense. But
hey, this was hating on bass house right now. Hey,
I love bass house. That's what when I first started, I did like bass house, but we're like more like have our own sound, like tech house, disco vibes. It's different. And that's our vibe. So, and then we made it to a gathering so we can bring vendors, painters, artists of all kinds.
That's tight.
Fire performers, anything you could think of. Anything, food vendors, anything. You're an artist, as a food vendor.
For low end, I thought about bringing a magician, bro.
Hey, that's actually pretty good idea.
Fuck it, like right at the drop, like we put him in a box, and like right at the drop, like he just fucking like disappears or some shit.
Shows up
like some shit. I don't know, but like I said, like when you're an artist, you think of you're thinking about entertainment and like music. Well, how you could collaborate with music and shit, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like those are one of the challenges. But when you see it all come together, like you mentioned, like getting the people that deal with the fire, vendors, doing like related branding or clothing, like related to raving and shit, like putting it all together and seeing the whole big event unfold. Like it's it's a vibe.
Oh,
It
yeah.
literally is a vibe. Like
Definitely.
it's literally a freaking its own thing, its
Yeah.
own place. Like, you can't really replicate because like that's an actual customized idea that came from someone, you know.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and there's you and other people involved. So I've actually gone to a discotheque gatherings event there at Retrospect. I enjoy myself, and it's fucking house. You feel
Yeah.
me? Or like you said, it's disco house, or what kind of more other
It's
house
a
too?
tech house.
Tech house?
Yeah, it's mostly
Straight tech house.
Tech house. Yeah.
For sure. Hey, you gotta let people know.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta let me know. You feel me? Tech house.
Like, you send me a mix, make sure it's all tech house, and make
All right,
sure you know the,
bet.
make sure you know the vibe. You know, anybody who wants.
Hey, that's very important though, and
Yeah.
that could go with anything. Like even like if you're like sending a demo to a label,
Exactly.
like don't send them a house demo if they're a dubstep label.
Exactly. Yeah.
However, there's been like certain cases where like maybe a house structured track is very like bass influence, and maybe that could work into play. But like you said, like read the room,
Yeah.
because that's gonna help you a lot when you make decisions. Like either sending a demo to a certain label, or like playing certain tracks during a set,
Exactly.
or sending a
Yep.
mix to an event company that's like has a certain vibe already. So
Yeah.
like don't be sending fucking like dubstep mixes to like someone that's like asking for a DJ to play what's that one big ass trance event that they do?
Dream State.
Yeah, Dream State.
I love
Yeah.
Dream State, bro. That event's so badass.
Yeah, do you fuck with trance like
Ooh,
that?
Hell yeah. Fucking psytrance. I
All right, for
love
sure.
psytrance, man. That's just fucking. I went to Dream State, the last Dream State 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah. Dude, that shit was a vibe, dude. That shit was fucking great.
I've
had
not
a
gone to Dream
good-ass
State.
time. I had a great time. Yeah. But trance, like I said, mainstream trance, they call it, but it's not for me. I like psytrance.
What's considered mainstream trance? Like Above and Beyond shit.
There you go.
Like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Like that's
It's
super,
raining.
Yeah, like super, like I don't know. I don't know. Big room, I guess you can say.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I like more the underground sound.
Underground, yeah, of
yeah.
course.
So and
That's
that's
where all
where,
the bangers are.
yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. Especially with discotheque, we're really on the underground sound. So hoping to bring that up maybe to a festival in the near future. But right now, we're just rolling with the ball and see how it goes. So we'll see what happens.
Word.
We got a LA warehouse coming up, so that should be fun. A collab with Secret NoHo, North Hollywood.
Oh, word. Okay.
No, my homie Defiant invited us. He was like, "Hey man, we want to do something. You down to come and collab with us?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, you're the homie. Like, you know, I know what's up with you. You know our sound. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Let's do it." And then we ended up bringing House Cider Force with
Okay.
us. So it's like a 3 thing now. It's like 3 calibration thing in LA. Coming September 24. You know, tickets go on sale pretty soon actually. So we're getting the final flyer worked on right now as we speak. So we'll see what happens. So I'm looking forward to that.
Are you playing that event?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, yeah,
I'm actually.
so-
I think I'm playing a late set though. I like making my my guests. I like giving them the better slot times. I'd rather take a hit. You know what I mean? Which I
right,
have
right.
every disco event except for one, which was the one at Riverside at the Hideaway when Baseline invited us over.
Oh, wait, base
Alien.
Oh,
yeah,
base
yeah.
alien.
Baseline. What's that?
Baseline. Damn, Baseline.
Base Alien.
Baseline.
Yeah, he invited us and he was like, "You guys want to collab?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." And he goes, and then yeah, we made it happen, and it was a vibe, dude. That was a good ass turnout. That was a really good turnout. So we're hoping for the same one for the LA warehouse, and I don't doubt we're gonna have a good turnout. So, but you know how those events get.
Yeah, send me the info, dude. Yeah, send me the
Yeah,
info on that shit.
definitely.
Yeah, that way
Yeah.
I could put that on my calendar, and because I want to be trying to come out and support. Shit, we might even have Lucid Temple come out do a live podcast.
Hell yeah,
maybe
come through.
We could do a live
Hell
podcast.
yeah.
You feel me?
Hell yeah.
What do you think
come
about that, Robert? Shit, we'll pull up on them or what?
That'd be dope as fuck.
Hell
I'd be down
yeah.
to pull up.
through. Come through. We actually had SM Base do a live stream for Discotheque live stream.
Oh
You can-
yeah.
You can find our live stream or a live event on YouTube if you look it up. Look up SM Base, the homies SM Base, and they do live streams.
I think I have. I believe Animal has done one with them too. It's like a mix, right?
yeah.
It's like SM Base, all right? Or,
yeah, SM Base.
okay, yeah.
yeah.
I'm very familiar with. Yeah.
Yeah, and then And then we're like, hey man, you guys want to come out and come live stream our event? And they're like, fuck it, let's do it. I was like, all right, cool.
Word,
so
hell yeah.
you guys want to come through? You're more than welcome. The more you know, the artists we have there, the better. You know, showcase your stuff. You know, it's all about the vibe there. So.
Speaking of recording sets and shit, I recorded your set last night, bro.
Please send it.
We're gonna upload it soon on Lucid Temple, dude.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, bro, it's just clean. Yeah, I like how the way we had it set up last night. We had one for crowd view, and then we had one like for the DJ. So like, you'll be able to see like that shit.
That's just
pretty
fire.
Tight.
That's just fire. Yeah, I was happy with that set last night. Like I said, don't overthink it, man. Just go with the flow. And people fuck with it. They fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like don't.
When you were playing, I mean, you can't really see, but there's people on the dance floor below dancing as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like you're facing the direction away from the bar, but there's people in the bar like enjoying it. Like we had sound covered, and wherever people were at, like they were like grooving out the whole night.
I'm glad.
And people are enjoying your set too.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, don't overthink it. Like if you thought like even last night it wasn't the best, or like you didn't like it. Fuck that. Like everyone liked it.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Like I had fun. That shit was fun. It was so much fun. Went to work hungover as fuck this morning, and I'm like, fuck. What am I doing here?
Now, given all the years that you've been DJing, I want to ask you a question. Out of all the promoters, out of all the event companies that you played for, you don't have to blast names unless you want to. But what's the most shadiest shit a promoter's ever done to you? Like if that's ever happened. Like you ever had a promoter like done some shady shit to you?
Yes.
You don't gotta say names.
Nah, I'm not gonna say no names, but what people know.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like explain like what is it could be very shady that a promoter can do? Like
use you. They tell you come out, you know, support the event, you know, do this, do that, help set up, this and that, and then you get an opening slot. Like
okay.
Like, bro, I did all this and you're gonna give me an opening slot, like whatever. And that's why that's another reason I started my own thing. Cause I'm tired of these promoters and taking advantage of you and shit, you know?
Okay.
So I'm not gonna say no names, but you know.
Definitely talk about me.
Yeah. And no, you guys are really professional.
I just play.
Animal hit me up this morning and he was like, hey man, send me your Venmo, I'm gonna take care of you right now. Boom. Right. I'm like, damn, shit. This is the kind of people I like to work with. You know, they're not right away. Like Midnight Society, the same way. The next day they hit me up. Boom. Like, yeah, this is the promoters that we want to work with. We don't want to work with the shady ones that take like maybe like 2-3 months before they pay you. And I notice I'm kind of like not working with these guys no more. They're called May We Rage. They weren't legit. Like they had a nice spot, but they weren't legit. Like, like bro, come on, you're a kid. Like you're like a 21-year-old kid barely starting. You're not gonna pay your artist. Like, come on, dude. You just threw a big event.
Right.
So
there's no room to share some bread. Fuck that. Yeah. Like I mean, I'll speak with Jose and I. Like we try to do as much as we can, you know, because I mean, given we have played, we've all played free shows, but
definitely.
You know, but certain times, like definitely, like when we get paid out, it's definitely good to know that, you know, when we come do the work, like it's definitely appreciated.
Oh yeah,
however so. So I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed that. But yeah, I mean, fucking shady shit happens a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think, Robert? Fucking shady shit.
I think before anything, if you have a contract, definitely try to get that shit signed.
Yeah.
If not like
contract is gonna save you so much fucking headaches and shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but sometimes it just sucks working with people that like don't go by their word, or like they're just real sketchy with texting you back sometimes, and I'm just like, hello, are we still here? And then like 2 weeks later, they'll be like, oh, my bad, this happened, and then they'll shoot you whatever they promised. But like, I think it just all comes down to like communication.
Yeah, communication is key for sure.
Definitely. And then some these promoters are all about themselves and don't care about the DJs that are coming to play for them. Like, dude, these are the people that are playing music for your crowd. Like, come on. Like, I'm pretty sure you can do something to help, like, not be a dick or something. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like,
there's gonna be some sort of compensation somehow. You feel me? Like,
yeah, like be nice or something. Like, or whenever I come out to play for free, like, don't be a dick. Like, come on, dude. Like, I'm here.
No, for sure. I
Like
feel
you're ignoring me, and I'm just trying to say what's up to you. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. Like, all right, whatever,
bro.
So,
It's crazy to me, bro, because I try to like not have that ego of like trying to make it about me, and I always try to make it about the lineup and all that shit, you know. Because as a promoter, like at least for me, like I see how a lot of other promoters do this shit, and like they don't really. They're there for the bag.
yeah,
You know, they're there. You can obviously tell
doing
they're
it
just
for
there
the
for
wrong
the bag,
reasons,
and like they don't give a fuck about like, oh, like who gives a fuck if that DJ didn't end up playing, or like, you know, fuck your feelings or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
that
I'm just
happened
here
to
for
my
the
buddy.
bag, and like, yeah, there's a lot of promoters like that. I
happened
don't
to
really
my
fuck
buddy.
like that.
I had to my buddy. I went to go support him at this event, and then they're just like, they didn't have a lot of people there, so they decided just to shut it down early, just because they were mad because nobody showed up. And then my friend was about to play next, and they were like, "Nah, fuck you." Basically pushed him out of the way, took his USB out, and then the other guy just put his USB in and just acted like nothing was happening. And then my homie was like, "What the fuck's going on?" And I was like, "I have no idea, bro. I don't know what the hell just happened right now." He goes, "Oh, they're shutting down the club," and I go, "What the hell?" Like, really, just because nobody's here? It was maybe like 30 people was there, but it's just an event. This event usually has like maybe like 300 people. Like, it gets pretty packed. But they had a bad day, and you want to shut it down early and not let your closer close. Like,
that's bullshit.
Yeah,
especially
dude.
if like there's a contract and everything. You already paid for performer time. Like it's like
yeah.
it's like fuck. And then the club's like making it like even worse, more complicated. Oh, we gotta shut it down early because we're not doing good. Blah blah. And like it can even and like you can even obviously tell that when you're at these parties or you're at these functions. There's fucking people.
Yeah.
And like sometimes they're just making bad judgment calls. Like, oh, like we
Exactly.
just need to just shut it down. People are not buying drinks or whatever the fuck. But
and that just happened to us again. Like, not too long ago, we had a collab with this same group. You know, like, oh, you know, let's forget about the past. And then it happened again. The bar didn't have the little room that we had wasn't I guess once it's selling enough drinks, and they had to shut it down. And I was like, really? Like, that's bullshit. We brought all our equipment for no reason. Like, all right, whatever, dude. And then we just kept it at that. And ever since, we haven't really fucked with them ever since. So, yeah. So, I mean, 2 strikes, and then one more strike, you're out of here, bro. Like, you're done.
Hey, look, as someone that's thrown shows, and like you know this too, like we're not all perfect. I've made mistakes too, or you know, like shit's happened to me where like I've had to like, you know, apologize for whatever the fuck happened, for any like inconveniences, like for some artists at events that I've thrown on their low end, and sometimes it's just fuck, dude. Venues are sometimes complicated to work with, and sometimes these venues you just don't understand like the connection that we have with like these attendees and like how that affects them, and then how that looks on us.
Yeah,
the people throwing the event.
Thank you.
Like the venue don't give a fuck. They're just there for the bag, bro.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like I'll give you an example, like the club that we were working before the lobby, like they were just kind of really frustrating to work with. You feel me?
They
like,
just want money, bro.
They just want money. Whenever they saw a bad day on the patio, fuck that shit. The bar is gonna fucking close shit down early.
Yeah.
And then what am I gonna tell my closing DJ? My closing DJ probably drove from LA to play this shit. Probably got people there to see them. You're gonna tell, like, you know, they just.
That's what happened
they
to
don't
my
understand
homie.
that shit.
And I was like, what the fuck? This is fucked up, man. And and then we took their apology, and then we decided to do a collab with them. And again, they fucked us over. And I was like, fuck these fools. Never again. Like, that's second strike. That's 2, bro.
Hey,
that's
you know,
2.
you gotta give them, you know, just 2 more strikes. But the third one, you know, fucking bounce, dude.
Yeah, that's it. Like, and then we'll see what happens if they ever hit us up again, which I doubt, but it's okay. Like, they know what we're doing. We're doing our own thing. Like I said, this is the reason why I started my own thing, because promoters out there don't want to give other people chances, and I'm here to give everybody chances. So even if you're a new DJ, just know we have a certain style, and that's a style and a certain vibe that we go off. And just know if you're saying those mixes, just make sure it's that style and vibe, and then we like it, we'll hit you up. So that's how we roll.
And I will say the tone and the way it feels at these events ran by certain promoters, you could tell when one promoter is just there for the bag and one promoter is there like specifically like very passionate about dance music. Maybe they're not DJing or they're not DJs, but they're just like very passionate about, you know, electronic music. And you could just tell that it's just a different connection, a different energy, a different vibe when someone like that is, you know, controlling, directing, like how events are going, how the lineup is being carried. Like it's, you could just tell right off the bat when it's corporate, hella corporate. You can tell when it's like hella underground, and you can tell when it's just like, oh, this is just like another establishment just trying to like get a bag off of fucking EDM. You feel me? But
yeah, I started this because we like house music. Like we're house heads, like
tech house, dog.
Tech house, yeah. We're house
Tech
heads,
house.
then it's just like I don't know. That's our vibe, man. Like I'm started to say we have a vibe, and then we do it for the music. We don't do it for the money. Like we've been throwing shows for free with money coming out of our
bro, you
own
just got
pockets.
the new Rolls Royce. What you mean?
Yeah. But money come with my own money out of my pocket to pay for these big headliners that we have booked like the past couple of discotheques. And honestly, we don't make no money off of it. Like nothing. We lose money, but we don't care because we're trying to bring a vibe. We're not here for the money. And then the warehouse event that we have coming up, that's actually the first event that we're actually gonna have to charge. Just because the warehouse was kind of pricey.
Hey, people will pay.
Yeah.
People will pay, bro. Like, believe it or not. And like, that was... And before we start EDM Confessions, I feel like... Because there was a time for low end, like, we were just like, oh, you know what? I don't think I want people to pay. Like, I think we should just, like, have people come through for free. Like, let them get to know, like, our movement.
That's exactly what we did.
And then after a while, like, once you kind of have an idea of, like, who's your regulars, who's, like, going to be down and start supporting, like, financial-wise... that step is like, for me, it's like it was a transition to start and make a move. Like for someone that's just getting the bag, like emotionally they're probably like, oh fuck it, let's do it. But for someone like me, it's just like, oh, like, am I thinking it's the right, like, again, maybe I'm just overthinking shit, right?
Yeah.
Like I can thinking like, oh, like maybe if I do start doing like $10 tickets, maybe people are not gonna start coming out. Like you start overthinking shit, like people come out because it's free, right?
Yeah.
But then you're like, oh fuck it, maybe if people are really liking the experience, then like I'm pretty sure $10 won't be shit to them. Well, given sometimes these venues charge fucking a leg for fucking drinks, bro.
Yeah,
like the last club we were at, damn, dude.
Yeah.
You want a fucking Dos Equis of a Pacifico Modelo? $18. Regular ass 12 fluid ounce fucking beer, bro. Beer bottle.
Yeah.
Out of
people,
here.
like I said, there's clubs out here just there for the money. They don't care. They don't care who you are, what you represent. They just want the money, and it's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad to see.
Look, like in the business aspect, I understand why they're like that. But when it comes to like trying to like when you're an establishment trying to bring on some other movement or collective or another third party event coordinator, like you gotta really just like really see the idea, really invest in that like movement, whether it's EDM or whether it's rap, hip hop. Like you gotta really just see the long term of things.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like just a lot of establishments, or identities or people, they just fucking see the bag and like that's it. They just move on to the next week.
And that's how it is. We had a club too in Riverside, and we didn't lose it. We just didn't want to go back because, like I said, they were all about the money. And then if we didn't make that certain money, we had to pay the difference.
Lying.
Yeah, I swear.
Fuck no, bro. Hell no.
So we did
Tell me the name. We're blasting them right now. Nah.
So we did that.
Fuck.
We did that for, I don't know, like 2 years almost. And then COVID hit, and then we lost the club because COVID, and then we hit them back up, and they were like, oh, well, we want this and that, and we're like, nah, we're gonna bounce, and then we just started doing our own thing, and yeah, it's going good. We got a warehouse, or our team got a warehouse, House Out of Force. And
you guys got that House Side of the Force.
Yeah,
too.
House Side of
Damn,
Force.
true.
I'm part of House Side of Force. I started with Adam.
Spaceballs, right?
Spaceballs 2 years ago. At first, he's really strict with his sound as well. I'm like,
dude, Bassboss, bro. His shit is fucking nice.
Yeah, he's really strict with that stuff too. So he's so we all got along. We all had the same vision, and we all got along well. So and then we started when I was supposed to, but during COVID, we started doing desert shows. And those things were popping, man. The Halloween one probably was the best one we ever had. That shit was sick.
What year was that?
It was during COVID.
Oh, it was during COVID.
Yeah,
oh,
during COVID.
Shit.
Yeah, like I said, we're not supposed to, but we still did it. But yeah, we're on the underground,
Hey,
and
don't let Twitter see this shit.
We were on the underground, and then that shit was popping, dude. It was popping. That, especially Halloween, that shit was.
And they don't
sick.
end, bro. Those shits do not end.
Hell no. We went from
There's no 9 to 2, 9 to 5. It's from Friday to Monday.
Yeah, we went from
24.
we started on a Saturday. around 8 p.m. and then we'll end on a Sunday around 7 a.m.
All right.
So that was like the times that we had. But
Okay.
that shit was cracking, and then the whole night was fucking cracking. Like, damn, these fucking crackheads, like, like these fucking fools are still up. Like, fuck. That shit was fun though. That shit was fun.
Fuck. It sounds like fun, bro.
And then we just got a warehouse. It's getting worked on.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're having a lot of plans for that warehouse. It's like I said, we had it for like about 3 months now, and it's a lot of work. We haven't thrown an event there yet because it's so much.
Dude,
so much
plan
work.
to prepare and
Yeah.
prepare to plan.
Exactly. And then so we haven't done shit. So but we're planning to have an event pretty soon. Not sure when, but it's getting pretty close. So
And you'll be announcing that, I'm sure, on your page.
Yeah.
And,
Adam
House
being-
Side of the Forest
House Side of
page.
Forest. Yeah. We're all really House Side of Forest and Discotheque. We're basically one team because we're the same guys, except House Side of Forest is Adams, and then me and Gacho have Discotheque. But we all work together and we make the dream come true. We make it happen. Teamwork makes the dream work. So
Yep.
yeah, so that's what I always tell the guys. And then yeah, we all doing our own thing. Adam's doing his shit. Adam's been working with Burning Man people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Burning Man
So he has a lot of stuff coming up as well. So and then me and Archer gonna be joining him. So
Yeah,
we have a lot of plans.
Yeah, I think our Lose the Temple invitation got lost. I don't know. We gotta see what's
We're
good
gonna
with
see what's
that.
good with that.
Hey, Adam, where's our ass? I want to go. It'd be tight.
Yeah. So their events are pretty private, but they
I
get
know.
packed. They
I
get
feel it.
packed. I'm like, damn, like no one knows about it. There's never on social media.
Never phone. Yeah, there's no. Or like they have their phones, but they
It's
just
on
no
word
signal.
of mouth. It's on word of mouth and shit. Yeah. So I was like, damn, that's just pretty tight. So Adam's getting us into that. So I don't know. We have a lot of plans in place. So we'll see what happens. Little by little, we don't like to rush things. Like I tell everybody. I'm also part of House Supply. They're based out in LA Underground Group. Yeah, I've been with them since day one. Also, we met. I'm Benny, the main guy. We met at a club with the collective that we used to be in, and then we bounced because like I just explained it earlier what happened.
Yeah.
And he been through the same thing, and he bounced and started. He's like, "Fuck this shit, let's do my own thing." We started doing our own thing. He was like, "You want to come through?" And I was like, "Psh, you already know, bro. What the fuck?" So, yeah. So I'm part of House Supply, House Side of Forest, and Discotheque. Well, retrospect too. So, 4 collectives, but I mostly represent Discotheque, of course, because that's my main collective. So yeah. And then that's pretty much it.
Awesome. YouTube, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
And make sure to subscribe to the channel. But let us know in the comments that if you're a DJ, if you're a performer, if you ever had some sort of moment or an experience with a promoter where like shit went left, then it should have gone. Let us know how that experience was. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of us out there that, it's the journey. It's those things that we come across in that journey where, sometimes shit doesn't come as it looks like on paper. And how did you adapt to that? What went? What'd you learn from it? What do you do to prevent from going from those situations? So let us know in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow us on SoundCloud. Leave a like on the video too. We appreciate all the support. This is episode 41, bro. You ready for EDM Confessions?
Let's do it.
Let's get it, bro. Do we have some selected? You want me to select these? Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I forgot to select them, but they're all brand new ones.
Hell yeah, I got
let's
you.
do it.
You want to plug in anything in the meantime? You got any music coming out in the meantime?
Me and Stanley just finished the collab. It's called Whatever. I rinsed it last night. It was a good response to the crowd. I guess I had a good response to the crowd. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So I'm really looking forward to that. We're trying to get that signed to a big label, so we'll see what happens. I got a track coming out next week with Bomb Ass House. August 31st comes out. Make sure you get a copy. Support your boy. Also, I got another track coming out with Cream Dance on September or 16th, some shit like that. And with Cream Dance, it's a Brazilian label. The founder is Danny Coke. He's with Dirty Bird, all those big labels out there. So shout out to him for believing in my music, and yeah, I've been working on a lot of music. I just sent him I just sent some demos out to some labels. So
one of them being Dirty Bird.
No.
Oh no.
No, I don't got the sound for Dirty Bird. Dirty Bird's cool.
Hey, you never know. Oh, I mean, is that the sound? Like, would you ever like send some shit to them? Or?
Yeah, of course. That's one of my label goals, but their sound is different. Their sound is like super, like, I don't know. I guess you say perky, booty bouncing. Mine's more like the hard,
Oh, okay, I got you.
Tech house, like bass lines, like fast bass lines, like and that's
so,
my.
Hey, so Dirty Bird, whenever y'all want some hard shit, this is the guy right here. Feel me?
And then I'm also trying to get into Desert Hearts. I don't know. Desert Hearts kind of hard to get into. So Dirty Bird and Desert Hearts are the two main ones I'm trying to get into. But right now, I'm just concentrating, putting my music out there, getting my music known and getting known as an artist, So, because these other DJs, they just see you and they're like, oh, you're just a local DJ. Like, yeah, I'm a local DJ, but just wait until I fucking start blowing up. You can start hitting me up. That's like,
hey, and sometimes, a lot of times, that shit what happened. Hey, dude, there's been times where I've seen other people underestimate certain people, and then those certain people end up becoming like getting more opportunities or being up more in that, and it's just like. It's just funny the way that shit, like, how shit unfolds, like, later in the future.
Exactly. Like a turbocist. I tell myself little by little.
That's why I just say, I just be quiet, bro. I just be quiet.
Yeah.
I'm just shut up and, I'm gonna work in silence.
Exactly. And that's what I've been doing. I'm like, I have my opinions, but no one's gonna listen to me. They don't care what I'm doing. Like, all right, cool. It's cool. Like, just wait. I got a lot of big things coming up.
But we care.
Yeah, of course.
We care. That's why we wanted you to come, because we care about your opinions. You feel me?
Hell yeah. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for bringing me out. I really, I was looking forward to coming out.
I'm looking forward to doing this shit.
Oh yeah.
too.
Tanner hit me up. He was like, you down to do that? And I was like, hell yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, he told me that he wanted to have a bit more of his artists come through.
Yeah. And I was like,
because he's
down.
managing also Gacho, right?
No, he's managing Logan, which is Liquid Rain.
Liquid Rain.
Paco de Bola.
Martian, right?
Martian.
The Paco de Bola. That's
and I think he does Vince, but I'm not sure. But
and Paco's Tanner's brother.
That's correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, that fool gets down, Paco, and he's starting to get down on his producing. He's starting to learn. He sticks on it, which is good. The more you get on it, the more you practice, the better you get. So
facts.
Yeah,
that's the key.
So I'm on it all the time. Like all I do is work on music. If I have a gig, I have to go to my gig, and then come back home, sleep, work on music. It's the same thing every day. And then if I have my kid, I have my kid. If not, then I have time to spend more time on music. So, but yeah, I try to spend as much time I can with my kid too. So, yeah.
Good, dude. Good shit. I'm balancing it out, bro. Because that's
so
your schedule's gotta be. You gotta be very disciplined. To really balance shit out. Production. Taking care of your kid, going out to play, doing your 9 to 5, or you got a business on the side. You feel me? Like all that shit. You gotta just really be disciplined.
Yeah, I got a little business on the side, but it's not that great. It's like I started it.
Dude, the bud's fire. What you mean?
Shit, I want to get into that soon. But I want to like that little business that I have is like it's like custom like shirts and shit like that. I got into it and then just sometimes I don't have time for it. But I'm trying to make time for it. It's just hard because of everything that I have going on.
Right.
So
yeah.
But the extra money is nice too. Whenever I have some orders come in, and I'm like, let's fucking do it real quick, knock it out. It might take a day or two. I might not rest. I might not sleep for only sleep 4 or 5 hours. But like the extra money is nice. Sometimes it helps out. So we all struggling over here. So
yeah, but now we're here.
Yeah,
here at EDM Confessions, bro. Check that shit out. Let's check out the questions. Yeah, are you familiar with EDM Confessions?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
And then for those that are new listeners, new viewers, EDM Confessions is the segment that we do here. We put our guests in certain scenarios, or we ask them questions using these cards right here, relating to you know, either us being at a festival or like certain DJ things that we can relate to. You know, pretty much opens up a bit more of your personality too, or like certain memories or experiences that you've gone through. So,
Okay.
we'll go ahead and start with you. So if you want to go ahead and
Read the question.
yeah.
Okay, so question is, would you DJ on a plane or on a ship or cruise? Honestly, on a ship or cruise. I would definitely do that. One of my goals is holy ship. Holy ship.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Got
definitely
you.
one of my goals.
You're
So.
awesome. Let me see that right there. Oh, thank you. Oh, give me that real quick. Actually, let me. I was supposed to ask you that. Shit. My bad. So you would actually do holy ship.
Holy ship.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
got
one of
you.
my goals. Pretty. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. You know what time?
Word.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. All right.
So I'm supposed to ask you a question, right? Or
yeah. So you asked me a
yeah.
question with that.
All right. All right. So I'm asking you a question. Best festival food.
Ooh. Now I know a lot of people are gonna say chicken strips, but let me tell you something. That shit that never fails, bro. Greek fries.
Greek fries.
Greek fries.
I don't
And like this is a common food vendor that I see at festivals. But if you see a Greek food truck, I definitely recommend getting their Greek fries. Cause it's like it could be heavy, but it could be light. Like it's some shit that you could share with other people too. Greek fries is pretty much like a Greek version of carne asada fries, but instead of like the whole like melted cheese, like they put like Greek feta cheese.
I never tried them.
They put like slices of tomato, and they use like you could either do like lamb, or you could do like actual steak.
Shit.
But yeah, it's like they do lamb instead of steak, and fuck, dude. Honestly, that's like the best shit I've ever had, bro. Like I will fucking go I will stand on that fucking hill and die on that hill. Greek fries, bro. You gotta go look at any Greek food truck. Just like they gotta have some fucking Greek fries, bro.
You gotta have it.
That's pretty much what it is. It's just like some fries with like feta cheese, slices of like some green shit. I don't know, it's fucking good. Slices of tomato, and it's pretty good like to put with like ketchup too. But that shit's fucking bomb, bro. And I will stand by that shit straight up, bro. But yeah, that's me though. That's me.
I'm more of a nacho guy.
All right, man. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. All right, bro. So if you could see two DJs box each other, who would it be?
Two DJs.
Las Vegas, bro. Pay-per-view, Showtime, Triller.
Shit.
Two DJs, go ham. And you got front seats to this shit, bro. I'll give you that. You got front seats.
This kind of reminds me of those YouTube boxers.
yeah.
Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Yeah. Right. EDM shit right here. EDM
I think Jake Paul fucking fights Woodley this weekend. So I want hopefully Jake Paul gets his ass kicked. But
hey, we're about to. Hey, we'll see.
But we'll see. But anyways, I don't know. I wouldn't say. I don't know, to be honest. Like, shit.
Hey, fuck it. Two
okay,
people.
Skrillex and Dead Mouse. How about that?
Skrillex and fuck.
Those are the big main ones that I know. Like, yeah,
oh my god.
Fight of the century.
Fight of the century. Skrillex. Hey, fuck. Pay-per-view, Las Vegas. You got front row seats. Skrillex versus Dead Mouse, bro.
Yep.
How many rounds, bro? How many rounds?
3 rounds.
Three rounds. Fuck that shit. Let them go 6. Let them go 6. Fuck it. All right. 3 rounds. Fuck it. At least 5-minute rounds.
Fuck it. If they're gonna go 3 rounds, put them in the octagon. Fuck the boxing.
Right?
Oh no. Fuck it. We're going UFC, boys.
Fuck it. Why not?
We're going UFC for sure. All right. Cool.
All right. So for you, if you had a WWE intro track to your set, what track would it be?
All right, bet. Let's say I just got booked for like a spot in Las Vegas, and like they told me like, hey, you got a soundtrack when you walk out to your set. Hey, straight up, you guys know that track in the first Fast and Furious movie when Brian goes into the fucking to the diner where
yeah.
And
Dude,
then
I love Fast and Furious movies.
And then the guy, I forgot his name. He's like, you go somewhere else and get a burger for blah blah blah. And he's like, I like the tuna here. And then the song starts going, watch your back, watch your back. Oh, dude, I'm gonna fucking bump that shit, bro. Because for me, I feel like that speaks a lot about the era that I grew up.
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. I want people to relate to that side of my personality.
Yeah.
And I feel like that, and especially if it's like WWE, I feel like just like that genre kind of just like really fits the kind of wrestling that I would see. Because I see a lot of wrestling promos these days, and like the soundtracks they use is like hella like pop, like the music scenes that he used, like hella pop music. Now.
Yeah.
It's fucking pop as fuck. And back in the day, it was like rock, metal, like alternative rock. It was like and I want people to like know that side of like my personality that I
The
grew
devil's
up on.
music.
Yeah. The I grew up on the no attitude era.
Okay.
And so like it was a much more different era than what WWE is now. But
Yeah.
I feel like, then also too, like that's like a personality too. Like, oh, like this will probably watch Fast and Furious. Like this was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah, watch your back. I think that's what it's called. Watch your back.
I like
I forgot
that.
the artist, but yeah, that's my song. I can
like
think
that.
of.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, but I hate to put you on blast, Diskreet. Fuck. Hey, but let us know in the comments too. Any EDM confession questions that we come across, let us know what you guys take on that as well. So, who do you guys want to see fucking box each other? You want to see Tiesto and Snake fucking go ham and ham, or you want to see somebody else? Let us know in the comments. SoundCloud, YouTube. We want to know. All right, Diskreet. Spotlight's on you. Which EDM genre would you delete forever?
Ooh. EDM genre.
It could go, bro. Like you could just put it in the trash and no one could think about it. Like no one really trip.
Shit.
Like, you could delete it, bro, and like honestly, like it's not the end of the world. Straight up.
Main room.
Main room?
Mhm.
Like main. What do you mean main?
It's like mainstream.
Mainstream?
Yeah.
Oh, close
like,
your eyes, dance on me. Oh, that could go.
No, that was more like that's Chris Lake, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So no, I don't want to say Chris Lake. I will say more like
I want you and you want. I still Chris Lake, huh? I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Just
So
so
DJ Snake has to go then, because he's mainstream now. No.
DJ Snake plays super. I would say like his sound is still underground. I would say him and Tishami's. Tishami's starting to get a little bit more mainstream, which he just released a track, but it's okay. It's not too bad.
So no Martin Garrix. Martin Garrix is out of here.
There we go. There you go.
Say Mark Garrix can
Mark
go,
Garrix,
dog.
yeah,
Hey, thank you for contribution for animals, but after that, bro, you can bounce. Fuck it, Project T, we'll give you credit for that too.
There you go.
Facts.
Like that. That's mainstream. That's what I would call.
Alright,
That's what I
facts.
would call mainstream.
So
Damn.
epic or whatever. That's
big
out.
room. Big room. I said main room. Big room. There you go.
Big room.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Blaster Jacks is out.
Oh,
W&W.
Fuck.
Yeah. So it's not
What
my.
a day for big room listeners. Bro.
Yeah, it's not really my vibe, but you know. Everybody has their own taste though. Yeah, everybody has their own taste though. Like aluminum. How you say his name? I say aluminum, but Illenium, whatever his name is, I don't
know how to pronounce that shit.
Yeah,
either.
I don't fuck with
Starts
that
with
either.
an E though, right?
That's
Illenium?
Illenium. Yeah,
Illenium?
I don't fuck with his music either. So I'm like, that's to me it's mainstream. So yeah, like yeah.
I
But
feel
that's
it.
that's my
Hey,
kind
fuck it. Let's create some controversy. If I could delete an EDM genre forever, and like I wouldn't like really miss it, and I used to love it like growing up when I started getting into EDM, and I hate to say this, like fuck it, but let's create some controversy. Fuck it, hardstyle could go.
Hardstyle. That was what I grew up.
And I'm
on
sorry.
That's what
I know. I listen. I grew up to a lot of like
Me
listening to
too.
Showtech.
Me too. Showtech
and all that
Cookie
shit.
Monster.
Yeah,
Look at
all that. Trust. I know, but like now, like with all the options that we got now, like you know, like
I haven't seen any hardstyle events in a minute.
creating controversy. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think hardstyle could just. What about you, Robert? What? Fuck it. Let's get you in this shit.
We can delete fidget music forever, bro. We don't need that
okay,
shit.
now we're gonna get the hands. Bro. Now we're gonna get the hands.
It's pretty
bro.
much deleted already.
Now we
You feel
gotta
me?
get the
deleted
hands, bro.
itself. at
No,
this
what
point.
fidget is a new modern version of bass house. That's what it is.
Oh really?
No, that's my take.
Oh.
But like, no, bro. No, okay, never mind. Meet me your mic, bro. No, hell no. I feel it though. Fidget house, like I wouldn't like. No one listens to that shit. That was a really good answer. Is that it? We're all good.
3, yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, cool, man. That was EDM Confessions.
Okay.
Yeah, brother. So, what'd you think about that segment right there?
I like it. You know, kind of like tough questions, but you gotta be straight up. Oh wait, I got one for you. I forgot. I got one more for you.
I was about to say. You
Yeah,
sure about that?
It says, okay, so which instrument best fits your personality? Kick, snare, 808 or synths?
Oh, I think for me it's gonna be synths off the bat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like when I
Yeah.
listen to my production, like overall,
Do you make your own sounds?
Like, do I sound engineer my shit? I usually just go straight to some presets I fuck with, and I tweak them the way that's my main approach, honestly. Like,
that's
I'm not the best sound engineer, the best sound design engineer.
Well, you make your own sounds. If you go to a preset and you fuck with it, that's your own sound, bro.
Yeah,
like you know.
But given there's some presets that you come across, at least I come across some presets. I'm like, oh, dude, this shit's honestly like pretty good. Already.
So I'm gonna
like,
keep it right here.
Like straight up, yeah. And honestly, like when it comes to producing, like the main key is just structuring the kind of motion, the kind of groove, the kind of concept you want, and it's really just connecting the dots. Like when you think of it from that way. But I think for me, like synths have always been like what describes more of my production style. Like because when you listen to a lot of my tracks, I incorporate a lot of synths and like a lot of melodies, a lot of arpeggios, a lot of chord progressions, and like I think that for me is like very key, and like that really speaks out in my productions alongside with some other things. But I think like synths is something. Vocals too. I think vocals too speaks out a lot of my productions, but I think synths really sums up for me. Yeah.
Mostly. Okay. All
right. What about you?
Me?
Can I guess?
Yeah. Fucking.
Shit, I want to say percussions.
Percussions. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm more a percussion guy, and I like my bass. So
I
bass
say
and percussion,
like bass line shit like
that. Yeah, my bass lines, groovy bass line, and a percussion that fills in the track and it makes it sound groovy. So that's all me right there. Yeah, and I put a lot of vocals in, but I'm not really that big with vocals. I tried to, but it's hard. Vocals are hard, dude. Vocals are hard. It's where I struggle at vocals.
Vocals.
My synths, like you say, you use presets. I use presets too. And I tweak them, and then I do my own little style. Like I put like a stab here, or I make a melody out of it or something. But yeah, just kick. No, I'm sorry. My bass lines and my percussions, like my main ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Robert? What about you? What instrument best describes or fits your personality?
Can I combine like the kick and the snare? Cause like that.
I feel it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Fuck it. We'll do it for you.
Cause I don't know. I just like the kick and the snare. It's what pops out to me in a track. So
kick and the snare.
Yeah.
I feel it.
And that's what I focus on in a lot of fucking trap and dubstep tracks. Is that kick and the snare need to be kicking, bro.
Shit's key.
To be kicking.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Diskreet, we're about to end this episode, but before we do, is there anything that you want to put on our SoundCloud, YouTube? Listeners, viewers, anything that we might have missed throughout, or anything you didn't mention, any shows that we haven't talked about, any other new music that you might be releasing, let us know right here, bro.
Just my handles on all social medias is Diskreet Sounds. You can follow me on SoundCloud, Instagram. Follow me on SoundCloud. My followers are low, actually.
Hey, follow the SoundCloud though. Hey, those SoundCloud follows though, help out a lot.
Hell yeah. So SoundCloud, Spotify. I'm on Spotify too. You can find me under Diskreet. There's a rock band out there called Diskreet too. So watch out for that. So make sure you're not clicking on the rock band. So,
but there's Diskreet 1, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a funny story of that because Spotify, I was the first Diskreet there, and then I guess this rock band was on Apple before me.
Oh,
and I guess they found out that I was on Spotify, and they're like, "Oh no, we're gonna get on Spotify too." And then, I mean, I don't talk to them, but that's how I feel. They reacted. They reacted.
Right. They know that you in that shit.
Yeah, so like no, we're Diskreet.
Yeah, we gotta show our presence. You feel me?
I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Firefest.
Yeah, that's the. That I listened to some. I'm not gonna lie, I listened to some tracks. This Diskreet rock band. Those motherfuckers are really hardcore, dude. Like super hardcore. Like, god damn, they're screaming on the mic. Like, god damn, these guys are fucking hard.
Hey, and there's a market of people that are at concerts or they're at home listening to this shit saying banger.
Yeah.
And like for me, like I wouldn't be able to really relate to a lot of that shit. Like common. Like there's some tracks I'll be like, oh shit, like that's a banger. But like I'm not like an average listener to like shit like that. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, and then
shit gets tense.
It does, dude. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck is we're crazy. I call it the devil music. Like this is devil music. And then what's it called? What's it called? Like Waterboy. We listen to that devil. Was it the devil woman? Was it? I don't remember, but that's just
the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah. And yeah, SoundCloud. keep up my music. I'm starting to get better. You know, I used to suck at first, but now I'm getting better. So, like I said, the more you're on it, the more you learn, the better you get. So that's something I tell everybody. I mean, you might be demotivated at first because it's not the sound that you're looking for, or you don't know how to do something. Look it up, man. Everything's on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. You'll find anything on YouTube. So that's my main thing. YouTube's like my go-to for production sometimes. And if I need to know how to do something, I fucking go to YouTube and I'll learn it. Learn it, man. It's not hard.
It's all there.
Yeah, it's
free.
not hard. Yeah, it's free. It's not hard.
If you don't got an ad blocker, you got ads, fam. But
yeah, and then it's, it's getting better. My music's getting better. It's getting to the my bass lines. I'm finally starting to get my bass lines where I want them. At first they were really like slow bass lines that they'll come in like, I don't know how to explain it, but
now
now
a little late.
I would say like slow, like I don't know.
Oh, you want okay?
And now my bass line starting to sound like like
okay,
it sounds
okay,
more
right.
groovier. And I was like,
yeah, I get what you're saying now.
yeah, and I was like, man, this is what I've been trying to achieve, and I just literally just achieved that like maybe 4 weeks ago, literally. Like, and I dropped 2 tracks that I finished with those, that sound that I wanted, and it sounds good. Like you say, anything's possible. Just little by little, and stay motivated because at the end of the day, it's gonna be you taking care of yourself. So no one cares what you're doing. So that's how I see it, So
right.
I mean, of course, you got your people that support you, but I'm saying like other artists who are bigger than you, they see you as a threat. So I don't know. I don't know why. I just want to be your friend, Like
Right.
I just want to be friends, bro. That's it. Like, my bad. Like my bad for stepping on your toe or something. I'll step back. You're bigger than me. Cool. Like, but yeah. SoundCloud. Yeah, just pretty much it.
Oh yeah,
Discotheque. Got Discotheque. Follow DIscotheque Gatherings. That's the Instagram handle, and follow my other crew too. House Out of Force. I'm with them. Instagram handle. House
everybody,
Out of Force.
you're with everybody, bro.
House Supply. Follow House Supply, and yeah, those are my 3 main ones. Yeah, or Retrospect, of course. Much love to Retrospect. They gave me my first platform, and I always have love for that. Much love for that, and it was Eric and Chance. Those 2 motherfuckers of mine. Nothing but love for those fools.
Yeah,
nothing
man,
but love.
Dude.
Yeah, nothing but love. And rest in peace, Eric. And yeah, hell yeah. So yeah,
Diskreet, dude. Thank you for coming through for episode 41 of the Spotlight. It was really nice to hear more about like how you came about getting into DJing music. I didn't even know like you were in the military too. So
yeah.
Pretty cool like that to know. Like this stuff like this is pretty cool. Why we love doing this because we get to know like more of that side of you that we normally wouldn't even talk about. Maybe like somewhere else, like at a club or like
it's too loud.
Somewhere else, yeah, right. Like somewhere we could talk and I mean, given we could probably go get some dinner or some shit like that. But it's cool to like just like be somewhere like at a studio like this, talk about shit like this, and then be able to share this experience with other people that might have the same feeling or can relate to the exact same moments or experiences that we're going through.
Definitely.
Which is pretty tight. And thank you so much for taking the time to come out here, bro.
Hell yeah. Thanks for inviting me. I had a good time today. It was fun. I like doing these podcasts. So yeah, just fucking.
Yeah, make sure to follow Diskreet at Diskreet Sounds. Make sure to follow Lucid Tempo everywhere on Instagram, Twitter. And make sure to follow us on SoundCloud as well. We are on SoundCloud, but definitely make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a like on the video. Hit the bell alert to stay notified. And thank you all so much for the support. And this is the ending of the recording, bro. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah.